nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Good pass.
Caught downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I thought he was going to second right there. At least put a hand on him.
Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really,
He's been staying from this thing.
Back to pass on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
You know he's going over it.
That's
You know
exactly
what
how
he's
you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack. And
He releases.
stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it.
Running the ball.
And big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Manning.
There's a good
And
blitz
this
off
is
the
going to
edge.
be incomplete on third down.
Go for it.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
He got
in their
there so
opponent's
fast,
territory.
bro.
Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh,
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
we never left.
A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up.
We up yours, man. They're gonna live and die by
Get to
him.
that first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because
this
it's
one
reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big 4th downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them. You know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. 4th down, no problem.
Too flank all that.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out of space.
Balls and fired complete.
Like if I'm using them, I'm already head to the RPO.
Line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for a loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his guy...
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Looking for a man, it's back. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Quarterback really under pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And he won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete
Don't kick it in that
pass.
far.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys
Snitch in.
Bully ball on third and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pringle. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
All right.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Yeah, I tried it.
And the heat gets home. They
He
knock
tried
him
it.
down back at the 45. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll move the tight end.
He's going for the same thing.
Back to
Oh,
throw
no,
time,
I'm
running short in the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder.
Saving the timeout.
Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Can't hear you.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the
That is
grab
so
along the
gay.
sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
It's almost automatic with these comeback
And
routes
they just want
sometimes.
to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That that was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, it's back. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture, pre-snap to post-snap, to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Good pick. Good pick.
Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know
turning it on! He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Like, trying to open on those plays, or
I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean,
the
offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
He's playing the flat. That corner is playing the flat.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second.
There he goes. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. He wants it all.
Can't keep dropping everything, boy.
Going for 6 right there.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions, setting up
72
third
by
down.
himself on range.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to the end zone.
It's like he ain't dropping everything, bro. Oh my goodness.
And this offense put together a pretty good drive, man.
Dropping
But man, did they stall out.
everything.
3 straight incompletions, trying to find something that would work. But this defense, they stood up after giving up some yards and really finished this drive well.
There's nothing like that did right there.
That was dead solid, perfect. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
I'm just in zone, like point the C route. That do wonders.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Run to go over there. Hey, I'm trying.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
See, they're stuck over there for some odd reason.
To put them in position to pick up a 1st down. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here.
Here comes a comeback route.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quarterback making checks. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Under fire.
Should have still when I had the chance.
Runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And quite
What I
simply
was waiting for.
you don't see that happen
That's a
very
wide
often
open.
against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's
That
one of
Brady
the
with
best
box.
players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay.
Damn.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The kick is on its way. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
So shit, huh?
They'll get this drive.
We're gonna do that RPO route.
17.
Or that could be wrapped.
Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
If they just block, if they just block, it's me. It's me.
And it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up.
Be looking points on the board, though. I ain't gonna front.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Bauman. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
I know he's in two pockets soon. He's having midfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Rush is on him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and
getting
down.
Every possession later in the
smart,
game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
I'm sorry, I'm going to take you out of that play action. Listen, I'll play it.
These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got him. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
This is next to the field goal, so we'll just take this. Take this time out.
The half as they'll make some adjustments.
The game's too close to be over here. That's my walk you down with a field goal. I don't know why they're not coming to the field.
Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. You want to talk about light on your feet.
Oh, that for 5. Oh, that for 5. Let's go.
There, he's down to the 37. The clock
I don't understand why the other slot corner doesn't come down.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And the slant
down
route,
on
you
that
got to put
angle.
that foot on the ground and cut in a hurry so you can
Way
create
over there,
a
though.
little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Ball spotted at the 27.
They're just too
It's
hot,
1st
bro.
and 10.
Like, I'm going to him, bro. Oh my God. I'm going to him. Like, they make you get blocked.
Love the play
Let's go.
call. love the execution. Late
I
in
don't want
the
to make it
game
too
with less
obvious
than
I'm
2
going
minutes
for.
to go, they now take a touchdown lead and
I don't know how
put
they be
so
just
much
walking through
pressure
and getting
on
a
the
pick on me every time
opposition
that
in
happens.
a 2-minute situation.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this
He
defense
left too
will
much
be
time.
called on to protect this lead.
See, he did what I actually did last game. Just go on in. And the water's
And it'll come
fine.
out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Well, you don't like it when you don't take your points. We're gonna get one too.
The drive starts from their
Goes
own
on.
25-yard line. To the air. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Got his man all by himself. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Oh, he's rushing with the D-line, the D-line.
How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Under fire.
Oh my gosh, no way, bro.
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back.
GG's.
And they'll get him down after a solid
GG's.
return.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw.
Oh my gosh, niggas don't know how to just take a win, bro. I don't understand.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
The Canes inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Off play action. Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The
He's right there, bro. How am I getting hit?
Too excited right now.
He needs to stand in the pocket, walk it downfield.
And just put way too much mustard on that throw. Overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Handoff from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
What a great stop in a big moment
And
for this defense. Nice job getting this
drag
lead.
routes
Now
wide
listen,
open.
The ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Manning.
Like there's 3 people coming through untouched.
Anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Blasted
Stop
as he
getting
lets it
his
go.
user rushing him to the
This
death.
Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Wingo. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Forced out of the pocket.
Oh my gosh, bro. You can't, like, it's 3 down line. GG's.